Hello and welcome, guys. We're here at the Mossberg booth with Drew, talking about a couple of their new products that they have to offer. The first thing we're going to be looking at here is this awesome new little compact pistol in 9mm. That's going to be the MC1 pistol. Drew, let's go over a couple of the new products you guys are featuring here. What are some awesome new things about this MC1 pistol?
Yeah, so this has been a 3-year project for us. It's something that a lot of engineering has gone into the development of. So this pistol is full of features. Starting from the top down, the slide is stainless steel as well as DLC coated, and that is both for the slide and the barrel. The frame, it's built on a 1911 frame, so you have the same grip angle, which really makes it adds to the shootability and the comfort. Going down, it comes with 2 mags. These are clear count magazines. It comes with the extended 7-rounder as well as the flush fit 6. Let's see here. Going in further, looking at all the models, a quick overview. You have your 2 base models. This is your base model here with no safety, while this base model has a crossbolt safety.
Nice.
Moving on, you have your upgraded night sights. You have an upgraded Viridian laser, and then finally you have the Centennial Edition. The Centennial Edition has the gold inlays. There's only going to be 1,000 units made, and they're all going to be numbered.
Now, Drew, quick question that I have, and I may have already gotten the answer to this, but these looked a lot to me like the Glock 43 magazines. Is there any compatibility here with 43 mags? Is it something that may or may not work?
Right.
What's the deal with that?
Yeah, so absolutely. So for the people that prefer a metal magazine, the Glock 43 mags will function in these pistols.
Nice. That's good to hear. And from the factory, you're generally seeing one extended, one flush fitting, or will there be other options?
Yep. So right now it comes with the extended 7 and the flush fit 6.
Okay. And that's with all of them, because normally I'm not sure the differences with these night sight kind of LE or Pro models. That will still be the 2 magazines coming with them.
Yep,
awesome.
And all of these are compatible with SIG number 8 dovetail sights.
Now these triggers are pretty interesting here. Now you have this flat face trigger, and honestly the break and reset is pretty phenomenal on it. What is the deal with these? I mean, this is pretty much like an aftermarket trigger from the get-go. So what is the poundage here on these guys?
So these are running on average about 5.5 to 6 pounds.
Nice.
And that's something, again, that a lot of the engineering really wanted to get perfect before the release.
Yeah.
The market research showed that one of the first upgrades that's usually done is trigger work. So they figured, why not start with an upgraded style trigger?
Now, the front slide serrations, those are standard on each pistol?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, awesome. And these are currently the models you guys are offering. One other thing that I did want to mention is on this particular model, John, if you want to film in here, we have this crossbolt safety. Now that's something that I actually have not seen before on a pistol of this design. What kind of went into the process here? Was this kind of a want from the general public, having this crossbolt safety there?
Yeah, absolutely. So a lot of the design theories behind this, especially for a concealed carry gun, if you have to remove it from your holster and you're wearing it underneath your, in between your pants and your skin, having the crossbolt safety really limits the chance of something snagging the trigger and you have an accidental discharge.
Gotcha.
Also, for the female concealed carry, this allows to carry in a handbag, and it gives you the added peace of mind that, again, you're not going to have an accidental discharge.
Now, one of the big cool factors about these pistols is the takedown. Drew, could you show us the takedown really quick? I'm sure a lot of you guys have already seen it on different social media, but I'd love to see it one more time here.
Absolutely. So this is called the safe takedown system. So to take this gun down, lock your slide to the rear, remove your magazine. You're going to press in and down on your back plate. Your back plate will come out. Then you remove your striker assembly. And then from here, you don't have to pull the trigger. Just release your slide, and it comes right off the front.
Nice. And from here, obviously, just standard disassembly. Nothing crazy there.
Exactly.
Captured recoil spring. Awesome.
And then reassemble. It's just everything in reverse. Insert your striker. Insert your back plate. You're ready to go.
And the last thing that I want to go over on these pistols, you guys have probably already seen some different MSRPs, but ranging MSRP here, what are the prices that people can expect to see these at?
So your base models here are $425. I expect to see actual street pricing would be a little bit less.
Okay.
Probably at $375 range.
Gotcha.
Moving from there, up the line, you're looking upgrades anywhere to $75 to $100 for your upgraded night sights, Viridian laser, and then you go up a little bit higher when you get into the Centennial.
And that one's obviously limited production. We're looking at about 1 in 1,000 that we've been seeing there for that, which is awesome. Well, Drew, I'd love to check out a couple more products, some of the shotguns over here, so let's take a look at what they got. Take us through some of these pretty awesome. You guys know I love retro guns here on the channel, and this is Mossberg's new offering in the 590 series, and it looks pretty solid. So this is your standard 590A1 from how I see it, and it looks like we got a 500 here. Drew, could you run me through some of the features here? I mean, I'm guessing it's mainly just furniture, but if there's anything else on there that I'm missing.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So the furniture, got that retro, deep, dark stain to give it that old school look, but all the features on it are going to be identical to your classic 590A1. So you have the steel trigger guard, you have the steel safety, ghost ring sights, heat shield, and heavy wall barrel, along with your bayonet lock. And
I'm sure this model, the 500, is just going to be a little bit more of an affordable entry-level option there, which is pretty nice. And guys, I got to say, in person, may not look as good on camera, but in person, this looks phenomenal. The wood grain looks great, super dark, and the fit and finish looks awesome. So MSRP on these guys at all?
So MSRP on the 590A1 is going to be $902. Again, you could expect to see that around the 800 range in that retail.
750, 800, yeah,
750. Same thing with the 500. Of course, it's $500. MSRP, I expect to see that around the $400.
That's not bad at all. Now, this, for capacity, you're generally looking at 9 rounds with the 590A1. We're looking at 5 in this option?
I believe this one is 7.
Okay, gotcha, 7. Now, is this going to branch off at all into any of the other shotgun offerings that you guys have? We're going to be taking a look at the Nightstick in a second here, but as far as any of the other full-size options, are you guys going to be taking this to other options, or we don't really know yet?
Right now, I guess that's open-ended. Everything's going real well with these. They've been very well received, so I guess we'll just see where it goes.
Awesome. Well, let's head over here and we'll check out some new of the Shockwave offerings. So here we have the Nightstick, which you guys have probably seen. Looks pretty sweet. We got what looks like a corncob style forend up here with the leather strap. Drew, can you give us a couple points here on this option?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this goes a lot along with the other retro series. It's another look at a shotgun that's performed very well for us. So yeah, you're right. You have the leather, you have the wood corn cob, you have the wood raptor grip. It has all the features. It just gives it a different look to a great gun.
Absolutely. And at the end of the day, we're looking at standard Mossberg 590, basically all in the internals. We just have this pretty cool firearm category with some of the interesting ATF ruling. So we're gonna head over, check out some of the MMR rifles that they're gonna be offering. Really cool stuff. Let's go ahead and check out what they got. Now, Drew, you guys have had these for quite some time, I believe, but this is somewhat new to me. Are these just dropping now, or have these been out for a little bit?
So they've been out for a little bit.
Okay.
They're full of features, again, like all of our firearms. This one right here, though, is brand new in the 224 Valkyrie.
Okay, that's pretty sweet. And you got your standard CPD 6.8 mag to fit the 224 Valkyrie. And what is the barrel length on this guy for the 224? Generally probably looks like about 18. And what really interests me about these MMRs is the fact that this looks like a Silencer Co. ASR muzzle brake. Now, this is pretty sweet because most companies will come out with AAC muzzle brakes, but for somebody like myself who runs the Silencer Co. Omega suppressor, the really nice thing is it looks like it's just going to mount directly onto the rifle, which is pretty cool. Now, these stainless barrels, that's going to be standard on these models?
Yeah, so that's going to be standard on the Pro Series.
Okay.
This right here would be your tactical carbine, your standard carbine.
And this is going to be your stock design here. And it looks like we're rocking Magpul over here. And this particular model, does this come with the Strikefire 2 Vortex?
It does.
It does.
It's
awesome.
Available with or without it.
Okay, that's a great setup here. Well, guys, I think that's going to pretty much wrap up me and Drew here talking about some new offerings from Mossberg. You guys will probably be seeing some of this stuff coming on the channel. Stay tuned for more great American Outdoor Show coverage. Drew, thank you so much, man. It's been awesome. Yep.